Now the FBI is helping local and state police conduct interviews, collect evidence, and bring justice to a community reeling from unspeakable violence. Fox 13 News reporter Steve Kicken shows how university alumni trying to bring some peace in this chaos.
It's definitely made me feel just really proud to be a Vandal, proud of what we can accomplish as a community, just to show our support.
Carrie Ullorn wanted to do something after 4 University of Idaho students were found murdered in their rental home in Moscow, Idaho, November 13th. The college town she remembered from 2007, the small and safe home of U of I, felt like it belonged in another galaxy.
I think a lot of people really felt helpless, didn't know what they could do to help in this situation. So I think it's kind of just given everybody a focus, something that they can contribute to, so they feel like they're doing something to help the community.
Helping her community meant finding peace of mind for loved ones and sorority sisters in a college town which feels very different than she remembers.
It's a very loud sound, very bright light. Hopefully, can deter or at least bring attention to somebody once it's pulled.
Her bright idea was the She's Birdie's keychain alarm. She says the loud, flashing device could provide a sense of security in a place for many that feels anything but right now.
What do y'all think about that?
The glider idea.
Yeah, typical stupid glider idea.
Yeah. Wishful thinking. Anything short of a handgun, worthless.
I mean, but women don't really do handguns like that, man. Women are different. They're wired different. I think this weapon could catch on, man. I mean, look, I think it could be louder, but at night that light might be something it may just be something to like make somebody be like, oh shit, man.
Does that sound like a car alarm to you?
No, but
she just gets her ass beat twice as hard.
Think about car alarms, Ock. How many people even pay attention to them anymore?
I do. Every time I hear a car alarm, I look out the window making sure it's not mine, because most of them sound the same now.
Most people don't, man.
But listen, man, I mean, this right here, look, and then you got to get to this, though. That's the thing. Like, if you're a glider woman and you see a POC guy, her instincts are going to be like unconscious bias. Why am I thinking this about him? I don't know him. She's going through all that. She's not thinking, grab this thing and have it.
Glider women have no concept of violence. Like, they have no idea how to interact with it, how to respond to it, like what actually is going to be effective. This is like the silly little stuff in their mind, like, oh, what if like a keychain and it like makes a noise? That's what they think is, real world stuff.
I would love to be set up a table and hawk this shit on right outside the student center, because you would make a fucking million off these dumb bitches right now.
Oh, for sure. You'd make so much, and then like, especially if you had a girl out there selling it for you, being like, oh yeah, this is like a girl business and we're all about female empowerment and blah blah blah.
It's black owned business.
Yeah, just have like black girls selling it, dude. You make so much money off stupid white bitches with this.
Seriously.
Oh shit!
You'd be worth $100 million in 18 months. Spending their dad's money. You could charge $250 for this piece of shit. Make it for $10 in China. Yeah.
And 2 weeks later, it would be in the bottom of their drawer next to their sex toy, and they'd never touch it again.
Yo, this thing retails for fucking $29.95. Wow.
And I bet not one of them has saved any woman from anything.
And it's got 7,000 reviews on this one post. 7,000 reviews.
She came up with that, huh?
Nah, man. I mean, I'm a son, man. My mind would have never came to that, man.
That's a nice hustle, though, right?
Yeah, I wish I would have gotten in on the stock. I wish I'd have bought some stock in this shit. But yeah, I would.
A whistle would have been cheaper. For the female, just get a whistle. Might as well.
Nah, whistle's different because you have to actually blow it and get it to your mouth. Pause. But this is just something that she can just have her hand in her pocket, have it on it, and then like as soon as the guy lunges at it, just, you know what I'm saying?
But she'll never vote for a politician that advocates for a strong border.
The only thing like this, even similar to this, I could recommend would be the Tiger Lady self-defense device. I put a link over in the chat with it. 'Cause it actually collects DNA evidence if you hit them with it.
Hold on, man.
Hey, there was actually a sister here this week who she shot a carjacker in the face. She was getting carjacked. She shot him in the face. He ended up being a poor little kid, though, like a 16-year-old. Bless his heart.
She thought he was a carjacker or he was a carjacker?
No. They three people jumped on her with guns to carjack her, and she opened fire, hit him in the face. She got shot too, but she got hit in the arm. But he turned out to be a juvie.
Oh man, poor guy. So
Did she send him to hell? No, I think he's in critical. He might, but he might not. You know these.
The glider doctors are working overnight to keep him alive.
You mean Patel doctors? But yeah, I got what you're saying.
The best surgeons in the world are working on that guy. This tiger claw thing. What the fuck is? Hold on, man.
Give me the video, Hawk.
It'll explain it to you. Let me go back to YouTube, man. This is.
They still thinking about that prison.
They would need that thing in that prison.
Come on, bro.
They would need whatever the fuck that is in there.
Dave's gonna have some sweet dreams tonight.
No. I ain't in Africa, bro. I'm just saying, as far as violence, that's all I was saying. I don't want to go there though. Fuck
if between the two, you're better off in the Mexican prison. Trust me.
Yeah, man. Don't go over there.
It's called the Tiger Lady. Hawk.
Yeah, you could blend in the Mexican prison.
Probably so. Yeah.
Yeah, you would definitely be better off. Without a doubt, in that Mexican prison.
Folks be thinking I'm fucking Puerto Rican and shit damn near every day. So
yeah, they be thinking you're an angel or some kind of gift from God over there.
Nah, they don't think that shit.
This is a fucking joke. This is such a joke. Anything less than a fucking 9mm and you're wasting your time.
Yeah,
it's literally called Tiger Lady. That's the funny thing.
That would literally just make somebody mad, man.
Exactly.
You have to their
kill.
DNA. It would collect their DNA.
Okay, you're dead. It doesn't fucking matter.
He's gonna shoot you. Pow, you're dead, bitch.
It doesn't matter. You pull your pistol and you shoot him in the fucking gut or wherever you can get a beat on him. Like, this shit is just gonna make a Sunman beat the fuck out of you.
Right.
You'll be lucky if you have the coordination to get one hit off with it.
Yeah, that's true. Because when we watch those videos when they attack these women curl up instantly, man. Because the aggressiveness of the attack. Their nature just makes them
right. You're gonna the glider queen is gonna get hit in the face at least 3 or 4 times before she even gets this in her hand.
Hey,
do you think a glider chick is gonna get hit in the face 5 times and then pull this shit out and then swing it and land one on his cheek? Fuck no.
Fisherman, you know what this makes me think of? There's a video from like a year ago where this son man walks into a phone store. He pretended like he's gonna buy a phone.
We covered that. He beat the woman's.
Yeah, he beat the dog shit out of that woman. Like, damn, like.
Yeah, you need a pistol.
Yeah.
You don't need a fucking back scratcher, whatever the fuck this is.
Even the pistol, if you gotta get to it,
You're still fucked. Like, if you draw it, you better be ready to kill him, because if he gets it from you, you're dead.
Most self-defense gadgets are far too large and easy to notice to really be practical in your day-to-day life. The ideal self-defense gadget is small, stealthy, and quick to deploy. Thankfully, there are all kinds of stealthy self-defense tools you can buy right now to get yourself out of a sticky situation or potentially even save your life. The best part is that your attacker won't even know what hit them. From a cap that can actually break bones to the Buddhist prayer bead of doom, here are 10 stealthy self-defense gadgets. You don't want to miss a second of this. Number 10. Silver leaf knife pendants. A necklace is something that many of us wear every day. Some necklaces have sentimental value, or maybe they're just for style. But this necklace could potentially even save your life. The pendant on this necklace isn't a pendant at all. It's a cleverly hidden knife that you can immediately have access to whenever you're in a trouble.
So that when the Sunman knocks you to the ground, you stab yourself in the clavicle. Awesome.
That's a fucking butter knife, bro. What the fuck is that gonna do?
And the first thing he's gonna do is grab your chain.
Yeah, you're gonna get choked to death with your self-defense.
To be honest,
This is stupid shit they sell to white women on QVC. This is fucking retarded.
Even a regular pasty glider, I wouldn't advise him to do this shit. He would get dragged out of his fucking car and get, like, come on, bro. Like,
they would stab themselves trying to get this off their neck and deploy it before, like, they would ever stab a Sunman with it.
And he'd be bitching. He'd be like, come on, please, Tyrone, please don't. Come on. I voted for Barack.
Barack was the best president we ever had.
Twice.
I marched for BLM.
You gotta say you voted for him twice. And they always say, I voted for Barack Obama twice.
Two times.
Oh my God.
Kamala's the best.
The pendant on this necklace isn't a pendant at all. It's a cleverly hidden knife that you can immediately have access to whenever you're in a troublesome situation. The knife is around 4 inches, which makes it large enough to be deadly, but compact enough to not be a distraction or weigh that much. It's all held together with a 48-inch stainless steel chain, which is long enough for you to strike your attacker from a considerable distance. When you're not using it, the knife can be folded up within less than a second to keep yourself safe. On top of that, it's super fashionable. Number 9.
Most important,
Hugo
right?
Self-Defense Keychain. The best kind of stealthy self-defense gadget is one that you can carry around wherever you go. A keychain certainly fits the bill, but regular keychains can't really defend you. Well, feast your eyes upon the Hugo Self-Defense Keychain. This is a gadget that looks absolutely harmless at first, but looks can be deceiving. It's designed in a way that you can comfortably hold it between your fingers. The black body of the keychain is...
See, me, I'm a Sunman. I don't need that. My regular punch is like that.
Well, anything that's going to require the glider woman to throw a punch, you need to automatically throw that idea out the window. Because that's fucking retarded.
Yo, that's
fucking taser, pepper spray, or pistol.
They've got to overcome their natural desire to avoid the situation first. By that time, they're already in a situation where their punch is going to have no energy in it anyway, because they're going to be too close.
And you know, y'all, like in Australia where they don't have guns, you know they're doing fucking acid attacks on people, like they're pouring bleach.
Oh, they do that everywhere. That's Patels. Patels do that heavy.
Oh, that's a Muslim thing.
Well,
no, they do that. Like they do gang shit like that.
That shit heavy, my G. The women, like if a woman turns them down, they'll throw acid in her face in a second. Especially if she's pretty. In the Patel land, they do that. That's big over there.
Extremely strong and durable, and swinging it on an attacker could bust them open, crack some bones, or even give them a concussion. It can even be used as a wrist wrap to add a little bit more power to all of your punches. But the best way to use this gadget is by swinging it at an opponent. Number 8. Go Guarded Ring. The main downside of pretty much every self-defense gadget is that you only have a few seconds to pull out your gadget and actually use them against your attacker. Those few seconds can potentially cost you your entire life. But with a Go-guarded ring, you never have to worry about pulling out your weapon ever again. It's always deployed. This is a ring that you wear on your finger, just like a regular ring. But it has an incredibly sharp and durable knife at the top that could pierce through anything you throw at it. It can even bust holes into a wall, let alone a human being. The ring size...
What about this one? This one's promising, man. But you still gotta walk
You have
around.
to have a woman wearing that.
It doesn't sound practical to me.
It doesn't go with her outfit. Like she ain't gonna wear that.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
she's got.
it's not fashionable enough.
You got to hit hard enough for this to do anything, and you got to be accurate.
Right, and they're always like fucking with their faces. She probably cut herself
Right.
like if she was funny.
Or anything, like just moving around on a regular daily, right?
Anything, like I said, anything that requires throwing a punch, no. No. Pepper spray, taser, pistol. Like, those are your options.
Yeah, I agree. I'm for things where a woman has distance between her and her attacker because, once it becomes physical, man, it's a wrap.
At it. It can even bust holes into a wall, let alone a human being. The ring size is adjustable for any finger, and it comes in all sorts of different colors, so you can style it however you want. Number 7. Strike Pen. The Strike Pen has the makings of a perfect self-defense gadget that prioritizes stealth. It's extremely lightweight, weighing just about as much as a regular pen that you'd put in your front pocket. Although you can use this pen to write down notes, you can also do much more. It has a powerful tungsten steel glass breaker that you can use to break glass and skulls. It has an extremely strong LED flashlight that can be used to temporarily blind any attacker that's standing in front of you. Additionally, this pen also has a knife that you can use to protect yourself and other useful features like a bottle opener, hex wrench, and flathead screwdriver. It's useful in...
Okay. Yeah, that's too much.
It has a wine opener.
It's got an apology letter. You can write an apology letter when you get your ass beat by the Sunman.
I was hoping they said pen gun, but that's just a fucking pen. Like,
yo, this is kind of like this is sad, man.
Many ways, and it can also protect you from danger.
Money off of glider women. Like, they buy this and they tell all their friends, like, "Oh, guess what I got, Bridget? I got this fucking thing," and oh, that's a great idea.
Number 6. Sap Cap. When you think of a self-defense gadget that you can actually wear on your body, a cap is probably the last thing you think of. But the Sap Cap is going to change your perception forever. In terms of looks, this is just like any other cap. People won't even think twice when they see you wearing it. However, in case someone ever attacks you, it's the perfect easy-access weapon that you can use to protect yourself. You see, this cap actually has a powerfully dense layer of lead right at the very top. The lead is sewn in, so no one can even see the layer. Smacking someone right across the head with this cap is sure to completely knock them out, and smacking them anywhere else with it is going to cause excruciating pain.
It is insane, man.
Number 5. The Self-Defense Siren. For some people, self-defense gadgets ideally shouldn't cause anyone harm, even if it is the attacker. In some cases, the best self-defense technique is to make a clean escape, or attract a lot of attention to the attacker. The self-defense siren does just that. This is a police-recommended safety siren that is legal in almost every jurisdiction in the world. It's extremely tiny, and in the middle of the device, there is a button that, when pressed, will let out a loud siren that can be heard by anyone in the area. It can even be heard by people outside of a building you're in. It's small enough to also act as a keychain or something you can hook to your purse's zipper. It's military-grade durable and can withstand all sorts of weather conditions. Number 4. Sahal Hybrid Expandable Baton. Batons are used...
That's out for women. The expandable baton, that's not happening for women.
Prayer beads have been used by religions all around the world for thousands of years. They're a great way to relax, not thinking about anything else in the world. And now, they're also great for kicking some serious ass. If you happen to be rudely interrupted by an attacker in the midst of your prayer, don't worry, because the Mala self-defense necklace is made out of hardened stainless steel beads that can break through glass, walls, and skulls. You can carry this thing around your neck like a necklace, or hold it in your hands as an actual prayer bead, as people do all around the world. It would certainly give your self-defense abilities a little more divine intervention. Number 2.
Listen, man, I can't do any more of that, man. Salute to Christy, man. She says, I want to know who came up with this stupid crap. Hope they can't sleep.
People who didn't have to deal with sunmen.
Hope they can't sleep at night knowing how many clouded women they got.